I just love it when my GoPro turns itself on when it's in my walking bag and a good portion of my battery juice is gone. But that's not what this video is about, now is it? Guys, if you noticed, my wintertime beard is off. And it's obvious I'm finishing up my walk. I got less than a mile to do, yeah. But yeah, I had shaved the wintertime fur off 3 days before I was going to. It was the reason why. Usually I shave it off somewhere around anywhere from March 2nd to March 5th. The first week usually in March. Sometimes the second week. Well, this time it's not going to hurt me, no. Right now the weather's cold, yeah, and I'm feeling it on my cheeks, but as long as it ain't frostbite weather, I will be fine. But this time, let's just say I got something in my winter fur on the right side here I could not get off. So I decided, might as well cut it off. Let me tell you what happened. Okay, I had to paint the picture for y'all. Sorry about that. But the day before we had to have our dog put to sleep, my washer went out, okay? Probably sitting there, what's that got to do with your winter fur? We'll get to that. Hey, there's somebody down here sitting next to my car, and I know he's probably wondering, what am I doing with this camera? I'd be very surprised that they don't ask me. Okay, so I've been working on the washer off and on for the past 3 weeks, guys. I have been. As a matter of fact, when the washer went out, it made a loud noise, and next thing you know, there's smoke coming up from the back of it. Yeah, that wasn't good, no. So I've been working on it. It's the motor of the washer. I've been working on it for the last 3 weeks. I honestly thought I can fix this. And just like that, we're at the other park. Now, let's just put it this way. I had to leave the other park because the reason I think they should be security cameras over there, and I don't want to smell that stuff. I'm sorry. You know, it's fine, people want to do it, but I don't like the smell. All right, sorry, I'm just griping. I hate having to switch parks like this, but the only problem with this park this time of the week is busy, and people are in and out of here a lot. I need to go to football field. That's where I should walk. All right, I'm back to the beard and the washer. The only thing about leaving the other park, I didn't get a cool down. And now I'm over here. And when you don't get a proper cool down, it makes you feel a little icky. But okay, so back onto the washer. I worked on that washer every chance I got. I could not bring a dead motor back to life. And I tried, y'all. Let me give you a little bit of a backstory about me, and especially when I was younger. Okay, we're gonna stop for a second. Growing up, my father never bought anything brand new, ever. He would just work on the appliance, it being a refrigerator, washer, dryer, etc., hot water heater, furnace. He will work on it. He will fix it. And no matter what it took, we fixed it. Yes, that's how I learned how to do some small appliances. I'm not an expert, obviously. As a matter of fact, I'm an amateur. But I did learn some tricks from my father because we fixed everything up. And that went over until I married Angie. For the good portion of our marriage, I just wouldn't go out and buy a new refrigerator. I wouldn't go out and buy a new washer or dryer. No, if I couldn't fix it, then I will find something in the paper. Nowadays it's online, and I'll buy a second hand. And I did that for a little bit, only to find out that wasn't a good idea nowadays. Let me tell you some of the things that had happened. We had bought a refrigerator, buyer beware, right? That appeared to me that it was fine. It has some years on it. I thought I got it at a halfway decent deal. Only bring it home, a month later it breaks down. Bought a few other things the same way. But the biggest one was that changed my mind was a washer once. Bought a washer, appeared to be fine, checked it out, brought it home. No sooner I got it home, cockroaches start pouring out of it. Yeah. So I took it outside, sprayed it down, brought it inside once I killed all the bugs, and it never lasted. I think I got a half a year out of it. So after a lot of consideration, and I gotta click my clicker, after a lot of consideration, I decided to start buying things new if I could. Now you gotta remember, I never really used a dryer much, because you have the outside in the summertime to dry, or you could dry things around the house. And I still want to work on the appliance when they break down. But it comes a time I got to throw in the towel, especially since I did have a friend of mine, which is an expert on electronics like this, tell me, Mike, the motor's gone. Your washer's shot. So I had to throw the towel in. Now you're probably wondering, how did I get that junk on my beard? How did I get something on my beard where I had to shave it off, what, 3 days early? Okay, yesterday early morning, I woke up. We had an appointment. So, we had an early appointment, so I had like 2 hours before I had to be there. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and get down on the floor and get inside that washer again and start working on it. I don't know what the hell I got into. I got some kind of grease or something on the side of my beard. Thank God I didn't go to the goatee, but I got some kind of grease or something inside there, and I just couldn't get it out, guys. I mean, I could if I really tried, probably, but I didn't want to go to the appointment with that grease in my beard. I said, well, I looked at Angie, I said, guess what? Beard's coming off 3 days before it's time. That's why I shaved it down 3 days before it's time, yeah. I also decided one day when I do grow my winter fur back, well, I do it every winter time, usually in October or November. One day when I'm not going to shave it no more, I am going to keep it trimmed down now. Yes, I'm not going to let it grow as bushy as I have been. It still will serve its purpose, and it doesn't have to be bushy to do that. So I'm also thinking this coming winter might be the time for me to grow it and never shave that off. Thinking about it and just keep it trimmed down. Okay, I'm back to the washer. Here's what we decided we're gonna have to do. Pretty much for the past month, I've been having to take the laundry to the laundromat twice a week and doing it. It's costing a small fortune. Nothing wrong with the laundromat. As a matter of fact, it's a brand new laundromat. But sometimes it's very crowded, and you're elbow to elbow with the next person there. And it's just becoming a pain in the butt. So after I found out, I had a conference with my kids last night. Angie and I did. I said, listen, I know we can't really afford it, but if we all pitch in a little bit of money, we might be able to get a new washer. Now, I did think about getting a used one again. But guys, if you buy a used washer, more than likely you got to go and get it. That means I got to run out of U-Haul. I don't have a truck no more. I have a little Sparky. I do have friends that have trucks, but I'm not asking them to do that. I'm one of these guys, I got to tell you something else about me. I'm one of these guys that will never, let's stop for a little bit, that will never ask a friend's help because I don't want to put them out. So if I ever need somebody's truck, I won't go there. No, I will not. If I absolutely had to, I will pay them dearly for it. So we decided we could scrape up enough money, take what little bit of money we have in our savings for vacation, that's going to be in May, and go out and try to get a washer. And we're going to try that today. Now, I'm sure you all have bought washers before. The washer we went out, it's only 4 years old, y'all. I feel like an idiot for not getting the extended warranty on it. I really do. I am putting in the miles today, y'all. I'm kind of glad I came over here now. I am walking like the wind. I'm putting some distance in today. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, where was I at? Because my last vlog entry was a while ago. Let me think. Okay, I remember now. When you go out and buy washers, you have to buy the hose attachments and all that stuff separate. Ain't that the craziest thing? And something else I learned too, my friend that came out and looked at the washer says, Mike, it's a GE. He says when he goes out to other people's house and works on their washers, he does not want to work on GEs. I thought a GE was a good washer, personally. But he says, you definitely need a new washer. This one's shot. Which explains why it had a little bit of smoke to it. It smelled a little bad. And when it stopped working, it might be my fault. I think I overloaded it too many times. Whoops! Do not tell my wife. And if you all think I busted on myself, because if my wife watches this video, I kind of told myself, well, my wife don't really watch my videos unless I ask her to watch a certain video. Yeah, more than likely I'm the one that broke the washer, because when you do laundry, come on, let's get up here and stop for a minute, and I'm going to explain myself. Okay, I'm the only one in my house that does laundry, okay? And yes, I do not separate the clothes. I throw everything in the washer the same and wash it. And the way I look at it is, I was like, hey, you start complaining, do your own laundry. And sometimes I'm gonna do one more lap. And sometimes I want to get the laundry day over with, so I will stuff the freaking heck out of that washer. I know you're not supposed to. I've done it many times and got away with it. Well, when it broke down, it had a full load in it. And I had to drain the water out. Gotta remember the motor was done. So I had to drain the water out with a little pump I had and wring out all the clothes. Then told Angie with the straightest face I could find, I was like, it just stopped working, honey. I don't know what happened. Yeah, guys, it's probably my fault. I broke it. I did. Now, will I do this to the new washer? I like to tell you no. I want to tell you no, but I know me. I also fold the towels and fold most of the pants, and I put the shirts on hangers. And my folding job is not the best either, but once again, if they don't like it, they could do their own. I like to use this excuse as a man. I'm a man, this is why, but no, I don't know how to fold laundry that well. Even after many years of doing it, let's just say it's well enough. So guys, that's why I had to shade down my winter beer 3 days early. And I had to get a new washer later this evening when the work day is done, we're going up and look at them again. Yeah. And I hope I have enough money scratched up from all my kids and us. Hope there's enough in that bucket to do it. Okay, we're gonna do a slowdown from here. And if there's not enough money, then we'll continue doing it at the laundromat. I did the clothes at the laundromat for multiple years. The reason I want a washer now is because doing the laundromat is a pain in the butt. And I fear, you ready for this? And I told my wife this, and she gave me the funniest look. I fear, since summertime is coming, spring and summer's coming, I'm gonna have to do laundry on one of the days I could be fishing. And I don't want that taken away from my fishing. No. So, if I gotta go out and spend a small fortune on a washer, I do so. I cannot have my fishing days taken away. Just saying. All right, guys, leave me comments down below. What do you think? And the next video, I'm gonna give myself a reminder. Mike, remember this. The next video I wanna make is what YouTube did with its music. It's royalty-free music that creators like me can use. We're gonna talk about that possibly in the next video. Until next time, come on. Let's get out of here. And by the way, you may have a video, just so you all know, back to back. Okay, if I get too many videos out there, then I will put them back to back. I mean, it's one day, and the next day is another video. That way they don't get old. So I like to keep them somewhat farm fresh. All right, guys, come on. You and I get out of here.